Celebrating 175 years on Tuesday. But I'm being inspired to just share something to the conscience of every Liberian because it's like we don't have conscience anymore. And what I want to share has been inspired speech after April 4, 1979. And that's my beloved president. Now listen, this is the Liberia we envisaged, but Toba didn't want. The Liberia we have now, the attitude of 1979 or even Liberia, or they didn't want it. He sacrificed for it, but after his death, we still couldn't and weren't prepared to cope with the overwhelming realities. As if Toba's death, his sons A.B. Toba's death, and those of the 17 men executed on the beach by firing squad weren't enough. Some say 13, some say 15, some say 17. Whatever the number were, probably 13. As if their death weren't enough, we massacred more than 250,000 fresh Liberian lives that would have impacted nations and generations during the Civil War. With many other men, yet we still couldn't fix the problem. Taylor has gone to jail as the problem, and more than 10 years later, we still can't figure out what the real problem is. Now, here what the late President Tober said. Again, read an excerpt. I call upon all of my people, the people of Liberia, to fully recognize that they are, in fact, a united people, and their interests and welfare can, as they make peaceful adjustment, changing realities in the march towards higher heights. To attain this noble and desirable end, there must be law and order. In this noble and desirable end, there must be law and order in the land. That's what Tober says. Let me go back to that excerpt again and read it. To people. And their interests and welfares can best be in an atmosphere of condensed solidarity as they make peaceful adjustment to changing realities in the march towards higher heights. To attain this noble and desirable end, there must be law and order in the land. I repeat, to attain this noble and desirable end, there must be law and order in the land. This new wave of violence in the name of democracy was setting up a time bomb. The day it exploded, we weren't able to repair the damages. This President William Awam, saw a glimpse of the reality of the future and what was coming. When such a powerful and passionate speech was ignored by many used as pawns to still carry out a coup d'etat, blow of state, removal of government and its power, I can see why President William R. Tober didn't hesitate or try to escape, but willingly opened the sealed door to his eighth-floor executive mansion family, which allowed disgruntled soldiers in to have shot and killed him. Nelson Toll, followed by Harrison Pena, fired the first shot that killed our president. It has been this legitimate concern for law and order in the land which has guided our actions. That's what President Tober is saying. It has been this legitimate concern for what? For law and order in the land, which has guided our actions. What's that legitimate concern that's guiding the actions of today's leadership? Tober is disappointed as well. We've not given Tober any reason to smile on us from above. We've not given Taylor any conscience to see that his resignation and departure Now in jail for 50 plus years. What I repeat, now in jail for 50 years was for our good. Those of us at the helm of power, can we look in the mirror and say we are better than Tolbert and Taylor? They deserve being dead and in jail, and we should be here having good times with our policies and projects in the name of politics or in our politics. What did they do that we are not getting up today? Collective as a nation, answer that question for me of ourselves. I know the analytics will say Taylor went to jail because of war in another country, but Liberia and Liberians didn't have problem with him. Okay, we didn't have problem with him. Then why did we go to war with him after he became elected president in the free and transparent elections? Even though there's no election without its own problem, as we saw that with democracy in the United States. Go back to Tolbert again. Accordingly, we continue to be guarded thereby, for we will never have to renounce. But he came to choose the very thing he once feared for. Our sacrifice, our sacred trust, the chaotic propensities of evil-minded individuals who pursue their selfish interests under the guise of seeking the people's welfare. How else can our character rise? How else can one character rise against chaos unleashed by such individuals? I'd like to read that again. Although we continue to be guided thereby, we now came to a place. Our sacred trust to the chaotic propensity of evil-minded individuals who pursue their selfish interests under the guise of seeking the people's welfare. That's what they've always done. That's what politicians have always done. In the guise of seeking the people. How else can one characterize the chaotic unleashed or the chaos unleashed by such individuals? I can't go any further, but today's reality is the characterization of Willie Tolbert and what he saw back then. How can one characterize the greed, the incompetence, anger and bitterness, selfishness, corruption, hate, violence, nepotism, hardship, poverty, and suffering unleashed on the Liberian people in the name of democracy? I need someone to characterize it for me, structure it for me in a way that it makes sense. Characterize for me the lives we lost, the opportunity we squandered with regards to economic growth and development, the many years we wasted, and all the hardship and pain were worth giving where we are right now. All the hardship and pain, generation at the time the war came. When the war came, I was 14 years. By the time it ended in 2002, 2000, whatever time you can say, 2005, whatever calculated, my generation was raw. So the life we lost, the generational resources, generational massacre that we had, generational lapses that we've had, good human resources, where they work. I am ashamed of myself as a Liberian in that regard. What I can control with the opportunity available to me, I can inspire hope because I believe in a Liberian rising. And that's the legitimate concern that guides my actions every day, to lay for others like the blind, the orphans, and the needy, and to inspire others to think and activate actions their limitation. Thank you.